Is it good? It's good! Oh my goodness! Okay, set you up right here. Is that perfect? It's not perfect, but it's close to perfect. Okay. Let me just check on this phone. Upcoming? What the hell? There you go. Perfect! It's exactly how I see other people's lives. Good. Okay. So let me just talk about my meal real quick, in case you don't watch the other video and you watch this one. Egg whites. I cook all my food in microwaves. You can hate me on that, but look how perfect it is. I didn't use any pan. I didn't use any oil, any butter. Straight egg whites with just a pinch of salt, or like half a pinch of salt, but 2 of them. And then oatmeal, 4 ounces. I put a flavor in it. What's it called? Waffle, caramel, something flavor in here. What else? A little bit of sugar, but I will tell you about the sugar intake in here, which I'll be doing a few weeks out of my prep. Well, a few weeks out of my show. What else? Yeah. Water. And we just got back from doing cardio, so yeah, man. So let's go to what I will be doing for the next few weeks. So what are we? June 10th? All right. June 10th. 45-minute cardio in the morning. Fasted. At this point, I'm no longer bulking. I'm lean bulking. And my definition of lean bulk is doing cardio at the same time and eating clean. And my other definition of just bulking in the off season is not doing as much cardio, but eating so much food, even if it's clean or not, for some people. Yeah. So 22 weeks out, June 10th, today, starting with 45 minutes of cardio. And then I'll tell you what I'm eating from June 10th to where? June 10th to August 5th. Yeah. June 10th to August 5th. Right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's eat, you know? Okay. Before I start, there's a chance, God forbid, that I may not be able to pay my membership So if that happens, I will just walk around the lake. I don't know what it is. Just a big water. It's very big. Walk around there 45 minutes at a good speed. And I'll continue to eat my meals. But I did change my membership, so it's less money. But I think this week I have to pay an annual fee, which is around $67 or $60. And I don't have that money. So, God willing, I can still keep going. We'll see if I get the money. If I don't get the money, we'll see. But yeah. I should be able to pay for food though. But yeah. So for the next few weeks till August 5th, I will be eating this meal that I'm going to tell you guys. Meal 1 is supposed to be at 1 a.m. Meal 1 is supposed to be at 9 a.m. But I woke up a little late and did cardio a little late. So I got home at 9 a.m. No, I got home at 9:20 a.m. And yeah, it's 10 a.m. right now. So it's okay. Meal 2 is at 12:30. Meal 3 is at 5. In between 12:30 and 5, it's kind of long, right? It's because I'll be going to the gym right after 12:30 in hopes that I finish before 5. Meal 3 is at 8 p.m. Meal 5 is at 11 p.m. Meal 6 is at 1 a.m. But meal 6, I won't be eating meal 6 for these next few weeks. Till August 5th. When I start the meal change, I'll have 6 meals because I'll get hungrier, you know? So if I have more meals, it's better. It's not like it's gonna be a carb meal, it's gonna be a protein meal. But still, more meals in a day is better during prep. So yeah, right now it's 5 meals. Pretty big portions. And yeah. So meal 1, oatmeal, 4 ounces, like I said. Egg whites, 1 cup. 1 cup of egg whites. Calories in my oatmeal is 428. And egg whites is 126 calories. Protein for oatmeal and egg whites, it's 14 grams of protein. 14 grams of protein in oatmeal. And 26 grams of protein in egg whites. Now I don't count the add-ons like soy sauce. I put that in all my rice. The sweetener for the oatmeal. I don't use oil for any of the meat I cook. but I don't count those. Anyways, fat in oatmeal is 7, surprisingly. Fat in egg whites is 2. And 76 grams in the oatmeals and 2 grams of carbs in egg whites. Now, meal 2 is the same as every other meal that comes after, so I'll just say it once. So meal 2, 3, 4, and 5 is rice, 8 ounces, and 250 grams of extra lean ground turkey. So, hold on. I don't want to make this video too long. Well, I'm going by it pretty quick. Anyways. Protein in rice is 6. Fat, never mind. There's 0 fat in my rice. Carbs, 64 grams of carbs. Oh, sorry guys. 64 grams of carbs in my rice. In ground turkey, did I even say the calories for the rice? It didn't. There's 296 grams of calories in the rice. And ground turkey, there's 350 grams of calories. 45 grams of grams of protein in the ground turkey. Although it's extra lean, there's still 20 grams of fat in the ground turkey. I'm assuming it's healthy fat because it's extra lean. I feel like if it wasn't even lean, there'd be a lot of extra fat that isn't good for you. That makes sense. I don't know. I'm just talking. Yeah, 0 carbs in the ground turkey. So that's the same thing for every meal after that for 2, 3, 4, 5. So in total, it's not much, but it's all I can do for right now. $3,679 grams of calorie in total. 298 grams of protein in total. 109 grams of fat in total. 374 grams of carbs in total. Now, if I had the option financially, God willing, after the competition, my carbs would be over 430. I don't know about fat. And protein would be around 500. And I know it sounds crazy, but you need to understand that protein is a lot more important than carbs. Because if I ask you, how did your muscles get big? You're probably going to say you ate a lot. But what gives you muscles is not carbs, it's protein. Although carbs is good for you, for growing, it's not what gives you the muscle. So like Ronnie Coleman and other bodybuilders, they ate much more protein than they did carbs, if not equal amount. So if it was 600 grams of carbs, they'd eat 600 grams of protein. But I know Jay Cutler ate more carbs than protein. It's different for everyone. It was still a lot of protein, but it's different for everyone. But I know carbs taste good. They certainly taste better than proteins. Like you can enjoy carbs more than protein, no matter what carb it is. But yeah, it was never more important than protein when it comes to muscular growth. So yeah. Uh, because how I look at things as a bodybuilder, and it could be extreme because it's not applicable to me because I'm not at that level, is I do everything Ronnie Coleman does, but I do it to my level, if that makes sense. So when it comes to food, back then, I already said this in the video, I was eating everything he ate, but I did a little bit of it. So he had kidney beans, cornbread, sirloin steak, chicken breast, baked potatoes, fries, rice, and he had grits, but Canada doesn't have grits for some reason, so I did oatmeal and egg whites. So for him, he did 2 cups of egg whites. I was doing 1 cup of egg white, which is what I'm doing now. He did, I think, 100% over. I forgot the ounces, but I was doing half of the ounces of the amount of grits he was eating, but in oatmeal form. Rice, I was doing half the amount. I just halved everything he ate into my own meal. Minus the steak, I didn't eat the steak, but everything else, I ate everything else he ate. Like he had 2 cornbreads, I had 1 cornbread. He had one pretty big bowl of kidney beans, I had half of that. I had half of everything he ate, and that spiked my growth up a lot. That's when I was growing exponentially, I'd say. And then I started being technical about everything, and then I lost weight. Is that a voice crack? I lost weight, and then didn't grow as much as I was growing before. So, and that's when I first started bodybuilding. So, if it's the first thing I started to do, it's the only thing I probably got used to, like immune wise, like my body just got used to that. So when I did anything else, it was not as beneficial as what I started with. I don't know if that's appropriate answer, but yeah. So next off season, although I don't really want to think about the next one. Next off season, I will be not doing half of what he ate, but more than half of what I was doing back then of what he ate. If that makes sense. I won't do the kidney beans though, and the cornbread, or the baked potato. I'll just be doing the rice and, God willing, ground beef, but it'll probably be ground turkey. So he had like 16 ounces of meat. So his goal was, I'm sorry, I always talk about Ronnie Coleman. It's as if I worship him or something. It is not. He just has, he is an example for bodybuilding, for what a bodybuilder should out to be, or mindset, everything, food, the gym, everything. So he's like an example, and he's the best example I can think of when it comes to bodybuilding of any category of topic. Perfect amount of salt. I like it when I do that. Perfect amount of salt. But yeah, so he had a thing where his nutritionist, the diet doc, he made him eat 100 grams of protein every 6 meals. Every 6 meal. For all his meals, he was eating 6 meals. So 100 grams each meal, which is 600. Or was it at least 100 he was saying for each meal. So I'll say around 600. If I follow that, then I could, not exactly, but if I follow that mindset and way of following your meal plan and calories and macros and all that, if I did 50 grams, let's do some calculations. If I did 50 grams of protein each meal, which I could do, I believe I could, through Christ. 50 times 6 is 300. 300 is a good number, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm eating 298 grams of protein right now, so we have to up that up for sure. So like I said before, instead of doing half of what he ate, I'm going to do a little bit more than half. So 70 times 6. 420 grams of protein. Perfect. Perfect number. It's perfect. I don't know how much ounces of meat that is, but it's perfect. There's also another thing he did with his food. He weighed it, because in addition to eating 16 ounces, 100 grams of protein, he also wanted to eat at least a pound of meat every meal. And that's a lot of food. A pound each meal. He's eating over 6 pounds, but for his meat intake, it's a pound. It's crazy. But there's no other way of growing if you don't eat a lot. Also, I know it's like debatable that he's an example for bodybuilding. Other than his injury in the gym, his back injury, and his state right now, he admits that wasn't smart, but he also says that because of his love for bodybuilding, he went so far to ignore his pain. Which you and I can learn from that and be safer in the gym and not ignore little feelings we have that are abnormal in our bodies. When prep comes, 14 weeks out, yeah, 14 weeks out, I'll make a similar video, and I'll tell you what I'll be eating for those 3 weeks, 2, 3 weeks, because 14 weeks out is gonna be different than 12 weeks out, or is it 16? Hold on. Yeah. Because I don't have a coach, I need to be very judgmental of how I look. And thanks to God, I'm not prideful in my physique. I have zero pride in my physique, I'm gonna be honest. Thanks to God. But because of that, I'm able to have no ounce of bias. See, is that a word? I have no ounce of being biased towards my physique, and only look at my physique the way the judges look at bodybuilding physiques. So thanks to God, I have that kind of mindset to look at myself that way, always. I've never looked at myself and said, I look good, I look okay, I look good enough. So thanks to God, I'm able to be very judgmental to my physique. So following this meal plan, by looking at my progress for this prep for 14-13, for 2 weeks I'll change my meal, and in those 2 weeks I need to be very, very vigilant. It's a big word, vigilant, of what I look like. So yeah, it's as if this will be a good analogy. You guys all know Hani Rambod, right? A professional bodybuilding coach. It's as if I'm not saying I have it, but it's as if Hani Rambod is inside of a body of a bodybuilder. Now hear me out, guys. It sounds crazy, but it's as if a nutritionist training bodybuilding coach is inside a bodybuilder. So whatever the coach sees, I'm losing my words now. Whatever, I think you know what I'm saying. I'm basically saying just coach yourself as if you're coaching a bodybuilder. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm making sense. All right, give me a second. It's 10:35. I have time. How long has it been? It's been 29 minutes. Okay, I'm trying to think of a good way to say it. Okay, let's think unrealistically. Let's say my coach is here, all right? My bodybuilding coach, nutritionist, he helps me work out my form, he helps me with all my food, my blood tests, he helps me with everything. He's here, and boom, we switch minds. His head is in my head, and me, the bodybuilder, is in him. So the bodybuilder is the one that is priority in this case. So he stays there. Like my head that went there stays there. I say, okay, whatever. We'll figure this out after the competition. The coach that went to hit my body, he's in me right now. So he doesn't need me to send pictures anymore. He doesn't need me to consult him anymore. He doesn't need any of that because he is in my body now. So not only does he see, but he can also judge exactly what the body needs because he also feels it. He doesn't instead of me telling him how I feel about what I'm going through, he already feels it. So he can help the body himself because he's now in the body. Does that make sense? That's how I am. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know, man. So this is what I'm trying to say. Deep down, I am the coach, and on the outside, it's just the body that I'm coaching. I'm looking at my body as one of my clients' bodies, if that makes sense. So, just like Hani Rambod, I'm not gonna say he looks good. I'm not gonna say you're okay. I'm not gonna give you any compliment until you show results after the show. If that makes sense. I don't deserve any compliment until the show is over. If that makes sense. Okay, hopefully that made sense. All right. Oh, yeah. So a discerning eye, a vigilant eye, yeah, is important. For bodybuilders that don't have a coach, especially, and even if you have a coach, it's important. There's also one more thing I wanted to say. It'll be quick. It'll be quick. And there was one person in here. Fire. I love you, bro. Whoever you are. Sis. Yeah. There's one more thing I wanted to say before I end it. I appreciate people who say you look good enough, you look good. People who tell me not to worry. Well, no, that's not what people say to me. When people tell me, you already have this, you already have that. Basically compliments. I actually hate, and I know hate is a big word. I hate compliments, but I appreciate your kind words. But I hate compliments towards something that is so worldly like this. Something that's because first, before anything, I'm Christian. I am a child of God, and nothing in this world that I do, whether it's good or bad, nothing in this world that I do, I don't want any compliments towards that because it's of this world. If you're gonna compliment me, it's gonna be, I'd rather it be concerning Christ as a Christian. But if it has anything to do with bodybuilding or looks or anything at all, I feel like it's in vain. Any compliment that is towards anything that involves this world is in vain. It's useless, it's unnecessary, and that's for me because I'm Christian. If it's for someone else, they probably enjoy it, but I absolutely dislike compliments towards things that I do in this world, unless it's something that has to do with God. If you're complimenting me about preaching, like you're saying, I love that you preach, or if you're telling me, I love your discipline and commitment to God, I appreciate those compliments far more than any compliment you can give me about anything I do in this world. Because everything in this world is not going to heaven. So it's just in vain. It's meaningless. It's unnecessary. It doesn't boost any confidence, doesn't boost anything in me. It doesn't do anything to me. And that's just for me. I understand it's just something people do in this world that you just want to be nice and kind. Show appreciation for people and stuff. But it's just unnecessary. I don't see any reason to compliment you on being the best rapper, winning an award in rap, or winning an award in a dance battle, or in a cooking show. I'll say you did a good job, but I'm not going to continue complimenting you on something you do in vain. Because if you're doing it without God, if you're doing something that is of this world, I don't think it deserves a compliment because it's meaningless. It doesn't do any. It just doesn't go to heaven with you. So it's just in vain. Yeah. Yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to say. I appreciate the compliments, but I don't like them. Deep down, I don't like them. I try saying it as nice as possible. Okay, guys. It's been a long video. Let me see the live. Let me see the live. Whoa. How long has it been? Almost 40 minutes. Alright, man. I'm gonna see y'all whenever I'm gonna see y'all, right? I'm gonna shower. I will be going to the gym at 12 or 1. I mean, I'll be going to the gym around 1. So, yeah. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And peace out, man. Okay, this is kind of awkward. I need to end the video quick. Okay, bye.